Yes! Oh, yes. It is I. Hello. Welcome back. How's everybody doing? Why is the chat not visible? Oh my gosh. There we go. That's the chat. I'm sorry. It is all my fault. Ooh, what's poppin'? Mm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How's everybody doing? Ooh, Bretsky in the chat. Yes. Wash Brunello. Yes. I remember some of those names. Excellent. All right, guys. So I have a problem. And maybe you can help me out. Or at least watch me having this problem. The problem is... First of all, I'm still coughing a little bit. But that's not my problem. The big problem is that in a week, I have to do a 1 hour talk about Picotron. I, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I haven't been using Picotron since I made my last video. I've been watching the upgrades, the updates that have been happening. The updates have been very interesting to watch. And they've been happening so fast that I just lost track of all the things that happened to Picotron. So I thought I'm gonna motivate myself to kind of like get back in on the horse, on that horse. There's many horses I fell off recently, but I'm gonna motivate myself, and I'm gonna do some Picotron work live with you guys, and maybe you can figure this out. Yeah, so again, in one week, I'm doing a talk about Picotron. I'm probably gonna do something like the way I did the video. I'm just gonna walk people through the UI and so forth. But there's a lot of things that changed, and bad timing. Next week, we saw a tweet from or a toot from Lex Loffel from Zap that there's gonna be a new update, a new major release, and that will have HTML export, and I'm that makes my ears perk up. Like exporting things, that means we can upload things to itch. That seems good. Is it a toot or a toot? I think it's a toot. I think that's my... Yes, my wife in the chat now. I would love to eventually get a Picotron tutorial series. Yeah, that's absolutely in the works. That's absolutely not in the works, but it's on the plan, right? Like that's absolutely something we're gonna do. Yeah. So the thing I wanted to do, my plan for today was to, or not, maybe not, I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish today, but my plan for this process of me figuring out Picotron was, I thought I'm gonna make Tetris, because there's also another thing that just like irks me. I made this video where I say to people, like, here are some games that I recommend people do as their very first game. And one of the genres I recommended was, yeah, there's a Buns P8, but it's not working. Is it working? No, it's not working. Buns 64 is, yeah, it's also not working. I used it to I used the converter here to convert buns into buns. A buns 8 into a buns 64, but it's one of those things that doesn't convert neatly. But you can open it. Oh, by the way, yeah, see, because there's a new right click here. And you can delete stuff now, haha. But you cannot still load it from here. Grr. And also, I noticed, I've been going through the, I noticed here, system settings. I think all of this stuff is the same. stretch and so forth. But maybe Pixelberg was there as well. But here, oh, your stream is frozen. It looks good to me. Yeah. So all of this is, I think, was there before. But what is anyone? Can somebody clarify what anyone means? What is this? Oof. I clicked and ooh, it blinks when I do this. Jesus. I think this is just like to on high resolution displays, high DPI, and this is like some kind of full screen behavior. Anyone is built-in version control. Good. Really? What is the command? Yeah. Downgrade? No. Anyways, so I made this video and I said that people should, for the manual load. Oh, okay. Oh, right. It's built-in version control. Yes, I remember now. Yes. Oh man, that's so smart that there's like a built-in Git thing or that is happening, and you can like or like time machine. Oh, that's so good. I forgot about this, and it's so crazy good. Yeah, help hasn't changed. I think help is something that will come way down the line. Anyway, so I made this video when I said that people should make puzzle games. One of the genres I recommended was puzzle games, like Tetris, like falling block puzzle games. And there's like every couple of months, some some kid comes into the chat, into the comments section, and tries to explain to me how impossibly difficult Tetris is. You're a fool, sir. Have you ever considered all of the complexities of Tetris, of the game for brain people? I am not a brain person, sir. I don't understand Tetris. Yeah, so they try to explain to me the complexities of Tetris and how what a dumb person I am that I consider Tetris as your first game. And so I want to make a video about, at some point, maybe about making Tetris, just to see how long it takes. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. I never actually did Tetris. I did similar games though. Like technically, My Chance Sweet Buns is a falling block puzzle kind of stuff, right? So, but then I thought, instead of making the video about it, and how about I make Tetris in Picotron, huh? Now I did some work already. This is my work. Already ahead of you there, babies. Nah, it's not too much. It's just like I made some sprites. You see, I made some sprites. Ooh, that's new. You can press left and right. Oh, you can. I understand how this works now. Okay, good. And then you can see, I made the sprites here, and then I made like a screen, right? I make like a screen. And then I have some code that just draws the map to the screen. That's all I have. That's all I have. And today we're going to try to turn this into Tetris. I'm about to ruin this kid's code. Listen, if that kid is intimidated by Tetris, I think that kid has different problems than me. You see, I'm setting myself up for a huge. I'm setting my setup for a huge fall here because I'm being so cocky about Tetris not being that hard. No, but I think it's maybe a good thing to try out. Okay. Right? The only complex rotation behavior, especially when the blocks are at the wall, you need to push them against the wall. This is what I'm thinking, yeah. But, you know, you can inch yourself towards that very easily. And then the behavior is actually, by the power of God and anime, you will succeed. You have a lot of trust in me. Perhaps more than kids on the internet have. Okay, so I thought I'm gonna create a bunch of blocks here. Because I want to actually have some designs that are reminiscent of the NES Tetris. Because in the NES, I used to be a fan of the Game Boy Tetris, and I'm still am. The Game Boy Tetris is pretty sick. But recently, NES Tetris received quite a revival. Is it possible that there's just basically 2 block types in NES Tetris? There's just 2 block designs. There's the one with a specular highlight and the one that has the outline. That's it? I know what you're talking about. Well, I don't know, man. I don't think it's that complicated. See, the thing is, the way I explain, I don't think the kids are wrong, right? But I think they're just approaching game making from like a very limited perspective, or like from a very particular perspective. I think the problem is unity. As always, unity is the problem, the root of all evil. I think the problem is, so there's just 2 designs of blocks. That's weird. I think the problem is that kids are using stuff like Unity, and if you have Unity with 3D objects and colliders and stuff like that, then yes, then using that kind of model to make Tetris, yes, that might be a bit difficult, but that's not how Tetris is made. Tetris is just made. It's a grid of stuff, you know. And so let me tweak this around a little bit. I don't like how we have 2 shades here. Ooh, but that's not too bad. See, I don't. That's not good. That's not good. Let's turn back. Yeah, let's do something like this, and then maybe this corner is actually not good. Yes. This pleases me greatly. Okay. Now the problem is this tile. We use this tile for stuff, so I'm gonna mark it as not good, and then yeah. See, I want this to be clean, and then here I'm gonna try out these designs. Yeah. See, this is nice. This is nice. I like the rounded corners actually. I like the rounded corners. It looks nice. I'm using. So I checked the playfield for a normal Tetris game. It's the width is always 10 tiles. The height is between 16 and 20 tiles. I think this is 17 tiles now, which is I'm somewhere in there, right? It's I could make it 20 tiles, but I would have to make the tiles smaller, which is fine because the tiles in NES Tetris are 8 times 8. But if I make them smaller, then like compared to the rest of the screen, the blocks will be just really tiny. I don't quite like how the playing field goes all the way to the edges of the screen. But I think the only way to make it not like just minuscule in the center of the screen somewhere is to make them like 12 pixels wide or something. Right now they're 16 pixels wide. I think that's okay. So let me make a second design. So we're gonna do it like Tetris, like NES Tetris. So where's NES Tetris? Yeah. So the other design that they have going on is like I'm gonna use just these colors, and then we're gonna do PAL swapping to make different levels. It's gonna be so sick. So wait, so this had a bright inner. So let's fill it with something bright. We can use the fill. Now the fill tool really makes sense. We have that many pixels, right? Do I like this? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, yeah, better, 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 better. Yes, yes. See, ooh. Do I like this? Looks a little like candy. The specular highlight is not doing it for me. Let's make the specular highlight a little smaller. Maybe I'm going to use a second color. I'm using two shades of colors here. Let's grab that color. Do we have a... See, the goal of this exercise... Whoa. We can do dithering. Damn. Heck yeah. But we don't have a... We don't have a dipper tool. Is there a... I think Pure just pronounces the first one. What? There's a different ways of pronunciation. Let me look at the chat. Will the stream be on your YouTube channel? Probably not, because it's just like chaos. Maybe I will do an edit for the YouTube channel. Or maybe I will record like something later on when I have more experience making Tetris. Is it a tetraminos or tetraminos? Tetraminos. Oh, you mean like the what the syllable? What is the syllable that is? Tetraminos. I don't know. Usually I say the second one. Tetraminos. Tetraminos. I think Pure Tetris pronounces the first way, Tetraminos. See, where's the dripper, the pipe dropper, dropper? Where can I grab a color? Is that something that we have? We did have that in Pico 8. I have to check it out. Do we have that something in Pico 8? Dang, we didn't. Heck. Wait. Pico 8? Sprite shortcuts. Eyedropper, right? Right click. Oh, maybe. Yes! Yes! Well done, sir. It's right click. A little bit invisible. At least I think at least the cursor should change when you do that. Yeah, makes sense. But it makes sense that it's so good. That's like so readily available. All right. Do I like this? What if I just make it like this? Ooh. Oh. Okay. And then here, or something like this. Ooh, yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna grab this. And then we're gonna, no. Okay, and then here. Just make a little bit of shadow. A little shadow. Oh, I don't like the shadow. Do not like the shadow. Yeah, that's okay. It's fine that it works for shadow. Huh. Yeah, let's just make it, let's just leave it like this. I think that's okay. Or wait. What if we are just being like super consistent? What if we are going to be just super consistent and the shadow is going to be on all of them the same way, like this? How does that's yuck. Yuck. Let's keep it like this. It's a little bit, the design is a little bit different from those two, but it's gonna be fine. It's they're a little bit rounded. Let's see how they look when we actually use them in the. So let's do like a T block here. Ooh, that's nice. And then a square block here. A line piece. Squiggly. Reverse squiggly. Oh, that's actually the same squiggly. Yeah, that's fine. And there's two designs. I just looked. Like, there's two different designs for the NES Tetris blocks. There's the one that's filled in and one that is not filled in. Yeah. But the Game Boy Tetris has a different design for everyone because they don't have the colors. All right. So let's make this work. Let's make the magic work. Okay. So oh gosh. So let's go function start game. Let's do like let's do it as if I was doing it in a Pico 8. Right? So let's go draw game. Draw underscore game. Draw game. Draw capital game. Yes. That's good. Camel case. And then function update data game. Data. And then in it, no, actually here we're gonna do it like a start game right away. Right away. Ooh, man, look, tab moves the cursor so much. Oh man, oh look, and I didn't tab here. I spaced. I like that Zep added the shift enter. Yeah. People love that shift enter. I never actually use it, but I appreciate it. Right. So in the start game, we're gonna do something like OPD equals update game, and then DRW, the lesson known Java exclamation. And then an update, you're gonna go OPD. And a draw, I'm gonna go draw. So this sets us up for the state machine, so we don't have to do. Oh, what? There's no alt. Broken system. I'm quitting this stream right now. What the heck? We cannot do alt up and down? No way. Jeebus. I'm kind of, I don't know if I should do separate tabs. Because you can do separate tabs, but now that the tabs create a new file, I'm kind of like a little bit intimidated. Okay, so let's run this. Okay, that's good. So wait, I did a mistake. I make a mistake here. This is the way this should go wrong. Ah, man, already I'm doing everything wrong. Good. Boom. Clip that sentence. Don't get mad, Seb, but also, please, up and down. No, it's good. I have to say, I was confused when Picotron first came out. I was confused about, is that just like something he threw out, all of these editors? Is that something he just threw out and it's up to us to figure it out and expand it? And clearly not. Clearly he is working on this stuff. And that's great. I'm really happy. And especially like the sound editor here. Oh, I'm sorry. Especially the sound editor here. That received a lot of love. How do we monospace for us? Monospace font. I haven't. I would expected it to have the setting here, but it's not here. Where is the monospace font? Is that something that you have to do? Because I kind of want to maybe have the monospace. It's in the editor. Oh, so it's not like system-wide. It's just for the editor. It's just right there. Oh, sick. I kind of like this. Oh. Let's keep that around. Although the W does look a bit. Oh yeah, look the W. Oh, it breaks the W. Look at the W, is like sad. It's all squished together. I'm a W. I swear, guys. Oh no, hashtag looks weird. Oof, it looks like cut off. Oh, where are my hands? I can't feel my hands. Yeah, I don't know. Let's keep it around. Let's just, you see, I am the kind of person, because I'm doing the videos, I kind of have to. What is happening? What is happening? Why does my camera want to focus on my entire body? Because I'm doing the videos, I have to. I kind of like. I am inclined to be working with like default settings, so I don't have to, every time I do like a tutorial, I don't have to do like before we begin the tutorial, let me set up your stuff so it looks like my stuff, you know. So yeah, so maybe this is the best. Okay, right. So when we start the game, we have to declare some variables. Piece x equals. Ooh. See, oh, wait a minute. Let me first, and I think this is supposed to be, because that will never change, right? So let's do like, how do we call it? Field, space, screen. I don't know. A screen might be wrong. Playfield. Tetris wiki. There's probably like a playfield, game screen. Game pieces, gameplay, Tetrominos. Infinite game question. Wow, there's a lot just like on the first page of Tetris. Jeebus. List of Tetris variants. Wait, that's Wikipedia. That's not the Tetris wiki. Ah, there is Tetris wiki. Terminology, that's what I needed. Glossary, yeah, sure. Oh, wow. Cells, okay, cells is good. Active piece, oh, nice, all clear. Block, buffer zone, ooh, I like that. Ceiling. Gravity, garbage. Line attacker, level lock. Overhang, perfect clear. Playfield. Playfield is the name they're using. Whoa! Oh, I think I put my own Twitch stream on full screen. That was fun. Do curly and square brackets work now? Oh, yeah, they do. And I'm even using I'm using an English keyboard. I'm not using German keyboard. I'm gonna switch to German keyboard. And I'm gonna see if although I don't know where these are. So wait, I think they were somewhere down here. Or oh, there is no umlauts. There is no umlauts. No Germans for you guys. Oh, that's good to know, because that means I probably need to take a keyboard when I do a demo. So field x equals. So field x is going to be 10, right? That's going to be the first cell. Field x, field equals 0. And then we can go field w is 10 and field h is 17. I'm setting these so maybe if we move the layout around, so we can have these. Now that the tokens are gone, the mice can play. Right. So just like to try something out, I want to maybe mset. Do we mset? Mset? Please do say we mset. Mset. It's not turning green. I'm worried. I am so worried right now. Which tile is it? 18. Does that work? It didn't turn green, but it's sure there. Is it hexadecimal? Oh, because I clicked, right? Oh, it's hexadecimal here. What a jerk. What a jerk he is. What a jerk this guy is who makes these games. Who makes these... Why is it hexadecimal here? Oh, you can switch it to... Okay, yeah. Okay, good, 24. I can't with this guy. Okay, so you see, we can set... Wait, 25? I thought this was 25. Oh, 24, okay. Yeah, we can mset. That's fine. See, it's no problem. It's no problem. So what I'm thinking is, when we go start game, we're gonna go piece x equals 5 piece y jetzt y. Let's go capital X and capital Y, and I just set it to 0. Right? I'm right here, right? Right. And then we're gonna mset piece X and piece Y. Although I'm already seeing a problem here. And also this goes into update game. Oh wow. Oh, there's different ways of doing mset? Interesting. So now, of course, and when you say that, it makes me like curious. Or let's go Picotron wiki. What? I didn't upgrade it in a while, I have to say. That's not what I wanted. I accidentally went on fandom. Ugh, I feel dirty inside. Yeah, there we go. That's not. Oh yeah, that's. So let's get the wiki, and I'll just put it right here. Where is the wiki? There's the wiki. Ooh, a nice icon. I like it. Where's the wiki? I thought I put it on the... I did put it on the desktop, but maybe it's in a weird place. Like, what the heck, dude? It's there. Come on. Oh, let's put it there then. Oh, there it is. See? Let's make this old one go away. What? Delete file. Okay. And now this one. Yes, it's working. Yes. The whole design is also subject to change, but all pages will be... Okay, wow. View our library. Okay. I guess it's graphics. That's all you got. Okay. 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 You're using monospace, huh? You decided you want to use monospace. Oh. So there's some code on. Oh. Yeah. You have to get the map. BMP. Oh, okay. And then you put that map into a. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Everything is peachy. Yeah. You can create like an object for the map, so you can modify multiple maps, which is actually something I might actually want to maybe do. Because I don't mind the fact that because the problem is like with Tetris is there's like pieces that have already fallen to the on a play field, right? They're already there, and those are kind of static. But there's also pieces that are currently moving, and it might. Oh no! I loaded it. Oh no! Oh, but now it's in the wrong spot. Oh, that's okay. The problem is that some pieces are moving and some pieces have already fallen. The fallen pieces is okay to store them in a map because it's just like a bunch of tiles. But the moving pieces are a bit of an issue because the moving pieces, they should be they're like when you move them, you have to delete them again, and that might be tricky. I'm not sure if I can pull it off, or like that might cause some issues. And so it might be a good idea to maybe put the moving pieces in a special map and then draw that map on top is what I'm thinking. So let's try that. Since we have this already here, let's do that. So we're gonna put this into start game, and let's just make this boom. Attaboy. So we're gonna create user data. I16 32. No, we're gonna make it field width and field age. This is how you set things. That's okay. How do you draw it? That's the question. Do you have to map this? Both map and mget can be used in Pico 8 form that assumes a single global map which defaults to the first layer of map of zero map if it exists, and can be set during runtime by memory mapping an int16 user data to okay. The draw section of a map, a screen. Okay, yeah. But how do I draw something from a map object? Do I have to put it into the? Can we explore in a map object? Can we do that? Yeah, they have layers like onions. A function tool. That's not the one I want. I like the other one. And view. All right. So where's map? Oh well, it's a function, right? Oh dang. Huh. Right. User data. So it should be user data, right? Oh, that's also a function. Oh, weird. So maybe we're not going to do that. We could also just keep everything on one map, and maybe that's actually a smarter way to do this. I'm going to keep everything on one map so we don't mess around with the second map, because like I don't know how to figure this out. And then let me think about this. BMP. Why is it BMP? These are not BMP. That's some things are very confusing in Picotron, but it's okay. That's why we're here. So let us maybe add like 40 additional tiles to the side. So let's click 40. See, this is also something I don't quite like. If you change the size, it goes in both directions. I don't know why it does that. All right. All right, let's do this. So the idea is being then that this is going to be the space where the pieces move, and this is going to be the space where the pieces exist. And if we move the piece, we're just going to draw this part on top. And in order to test this, we're gonna put some random pieces in here. We're just gonna make a nice little border. Yes, this pleases me greatly. And then save and run. I think the problem is that we had the code here. Yeah, we created a new map, so yeah, let's not do that. It's a silly game. Yeah, okay, good. And then when we draw the game, we're gonna do map. We're gonna do a second map. Every frame, create a new map file for that frame and then play until you run out of story. Genius. Now that there's no longer restrictions, this is just like the way we're supposed to use this code. I love it. So tile X and tile Y is here, right? So that's going to be 31. 31. No, wait, source. There's a source? Oh, that's how you do it. Oh, I'm actually eager to. Okay, no, we're doing it with code, babies. We're doing it code. So let's say for the sake of argument, we have this. Now we're not mapping it because mapping is for losers. And then we're gonna do something like my map 0, 0. And then that's how it goes, right? Tile X, tile X. Then source X. What is tile X and tile Y? SX. Oh, okay, so this is screen X now. Okay, good. So let's put it in. Like this. And this should draw that map on top of our existing map. Now we don't see anything because I'm doing this very smart thing where I'm just like not testing what I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna do something like this. My map, set whatever, and we're gonna set it to 24. It totally works. The power! The power! Yes. Yes. The question I have is how do I clear a map as quickly as possible? Oops. Do I just do I do this every frame? Is that bad? Because it's technically what Lifu said, right? We just create a new map every frame. Well, every time we move. That's not every frame necessarily. Okay. See, I like this. I like this. I like. Okay, so then I'm gonna do something like function put piece pxpy, and that will just reset this and put it pxpy. We're gonna just put it like this, and it's gonna be fine. And then like this. Could you just use layers on the same map to achieve the same effect? Dang. How do I draw a layer then? You guys are so smart. But how do I draw a layer? How do I draw a layer? P8 layers. It's a parameter. See, that's true. I could achieve the same effect with layers. The problem I have is that doesn't solve. The problem I'm trying to solve is the fact that I don't know. I need to clear the map very quickly, and I think the layers are not actually changing this at all. But P8 layer is a bit field. When given, only sprites with matching sprite flag are drawn. For example, when P8 layers is blah blah blah, the sprites with flag 2 are drawn. This has nothing to do with a list of layers in the map editor. Oh, okay. It follows because for getting more than one layer out of a single map. Okay, so how do I get the? How do I do the layers then? Huh? Ah, yeah. See, okay, yeah, because that's the thing. So the map defaults to the first layer of map 0. That doesn't mean. So the only way to get to the second layer is to like remap this, right? Kindermund tut Wahrheit kund. Turns out the treasure. Nah. We're not even doing Tetris. We're just trying to understand Picotron layers. No, it's fine. Look, it's working. So yeah. So this is the way I thought this would work. Put piece px.py and then py plus equal 1. And then look, oops, py, why is py doesn't exist? Oh, piecewise, yeah. Oh, right. So it's piecewise and piece x. Whoop, easy. But wait, why wasn't it deleted? Oh, right, interesting, okay. CLS. Yeah, easy. Tetris done. It's a speedrun at Tetris. You wouldn't understand. You lost. Okay, and then when you start the game, we're gonna go like. weight. Set to 0. No, weight, max weight. I'm gonna set it to 60, and then weight is equals max weight, and then you go draw game, everything is good, update game, weight minus equal 1 if weight is smaller or equal 0, then, and then you do all the good stuff, but also weight equals max weight. All right, something like this. Ha. Isn't that great? We have little pieces falling down. Great. Now, maybe the max weight should be 30. Why is it waiting that long at the first time? You know, if you run this, it feels like it waits an extra thing. Why? Yeah, it's an extra cycle, yeah. How do you, there was a thing to print to the debug. Oh, here's also anyway. Oh, that's nice. Code editor, graphics editor, math editor, sound effect. Okay, wide instruments, Jesus. There's just so much effort that has been put into sound. It's a little bit nuts. There's like this area at the bottom of the screen, right? There's like this area there. Oh, can we run this? The area down here, right? Oh, can I? No, that's actually probably like a status area. Or is it here? Was that stuff here? You know what? I'm overthinking things. I'm trying to figure out how things work, but actually, it's just Pico 8. It's not a problem. We're just gonna draw our debug here. Print weight 227. There it is. Oh, okay, so I see the problem. So it seems like it seems to be triggering twice and then it only starts moving. Oh, right, yeah. I put the put piece before I move it. What a noob move. There we go. Now it's correct. Yes. Yes, good. Good. Okay. So now when I'm moving the piece, I want to be like... So we need to check if... we need to check if there's collision between one map and the other map. If there's a collision, we're going to undo, and then it's going to be great, right? Or maybe actually I want to be moving things as well. So let me move things, because I never actually checked BTNP. Is that still possible? Oh, no. I cannot do, how do I, oh no. I cannot do my left and right. What is control 1 even supposed to do? Control 1? What? What is this? Why is this happening? Why did you curse me with this knowledge? Oh man, I have to look up the BTNP. Okay. No. BTN. Left, right, up, down. Okay, so BTN, this is left. No. This is left. And then. And if, or else. BTNP. This is right. And then this. All right, good. And then it's like piece X. Like this, right? So this is going to be -1. So easy, so easy. The game is playing itself. Good. What if I keep the button pressed? Nothing. Okay, good. Now, there is a bit of an issue in that if... Oh man, we totally can do this, right? Okay, so if test piece X, piece Y, then put piece. I mean, it's not going to be the most beautiful Tetris in the world, but we're not going for that. Else. And something like this, right? And then we're going to do the same thing here. And here is just like undo this, right? We move things left and right. We're going to see if this works, and then if it doesn't work, then and then test piece is going to be like a similar function to dist. This time is going to be local. Test map. We're going to create one. By the way, these are too big. Field X. No, wait. What am I doing? Field width. Field width. Field W. Field H. Like this, right? And then we're going to set it. And then what we're going to do... Well, first of all, if px is smaller than 0, then return false. If py is smaller than 0, then return false end. If px is greater than field W, then return false end. And then if py is greater than field H is gonna true false. Okay, so this is just like making sure that if this, we're just moving one piece for now, and then we're gonna rewrite this so it works with multiple pieces. But for now, this, and then we might not actually have to do this test map thing, right? We just can do like if mget field x plus mx px field y plus py is equals 0. If not equals 0, then return false. And then here is return true. I mean, again, this could, so we actually don't need the test map. Maybe later on when we have, pieces that consist of multiple pieces, then so now let's see. Oh, see, I cannot leave the screen now. Oh, I can leave the screen here. Concerning. Why? Huh. Oh, because we're starting at 0, right? So it's like -1. See, that's Lua for you. Lua is just so good because it starts at 1. Oh, yes. See, it's easy. And then... And here's when you collect it. So if you go like if test piece, then if you would hit something going down, then we're gonna like this. And so if this is true, then we're gonna go for px equals 0 to field w. We're gonna make a function for this because we might. Do we need to do a function for this? No, we don't need to do functions for this. Field w -1 do for y equals 0 field h -1 do and so this just loop through our my map. And we're gonna set. I'm gonna figure this out in a second, and then now we have to figure it now. Field x. So we're setting field x plus px field y plus py, and then we're setting this in there. Get like so. Boom. And then afterwards, we're gonna reset the pieces. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna put a new piece in there. Oh no, not every frame. You dunce. Beam. Okay. So this is good. This is good. And if it goes down, bam. I don't know, guys. I think we figured. I don't think Tetris is gonna be that hardcore. Oh! I made a mistake. See how it went through that? That's weird, huh? Oh, it didn't. It should have, but it didn't. Why? What happens if it goes completely down? Oh, I know why. Obviously, duh. Okay, never mind. This should be additive, obviously. So it's like if m get this, nine. If my map get if that's not equal 0, if I think not equals is not there, right? I'm not sure. If I had some problems recently. 0. Then so like this. Don't be making fun out of me. Okay, that's a new thing now. Yes, it's not working in a different way. That's correct. And I think it's... Wait, so what happens when it drops? So weird. Why did it disappear? Why? That means to me that it never is actually 0. Okay. But this tile, like, doesn't it... Maybe it doesn't initialize with 0? What does it initialize with? What do you initialize with, Lebowski? 0. Basically does. What is the problem? Wait a minute. So maybe we're not looping through the entire thing? I'm just a little bit confused. How about... Just like to make maybe a little bit fun. Well, I mean, yeah, that's to be expected. Okay. It worked! That didn't work. Okay, we can stack things on top of each other. We can stack things on top. No, we cannot stack. We can stack them next to each other. But that's already pretty good, I think. Easy peasy. Okay, I think our collision function doesn't work the way it should work. If test piece. Right. Oh, because I'm a dunce. Because we have to do this. Duh. And I think this is the reason why it didn't work before. I hate this. This would be so easy in Pico 8. I don't... Okay, you know what? I will... I know what I will do. I want to know if this even works. Okay, so let's test the piece and then we can move the piece around, right? It's returning nothing? What? Do we have two string? Oh man. Okay, yes. Okay, now we're working. Okay, good. Man, I'm losing my religion. And then... what is down? Is down 2? I think it's 2, right? But for this one, we're not going to test it. This is 3, and this is going to be 4. Oh, that's wrong way around, obviously. Okay, so I can move around now, and now I want to see if I put something somewhere, like here. Okay. It's not interacting. Somehow, also it's true? Why the heck is it true? Oh, yeah. Oh, right, it returns false. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But it was true. So this never... Okay, so let's try this. Oh, I can actually move it outside of the bounds. Okay, here I can move outside of the bounds. Okay, that's good. Here. But if I go over a different thing, that doesn't work. This mget is causing a lot of issues. Oh, wait. Funny. So yeah, it's now it's returning false because it's always 0. Can I do this? Okay, okay. Yes, I cannot move sideways into it. Okay, this seems to be working. So I think the problem would be the knot for some reason. Why? I don't know. But I think we got it now. Okay. Let's see if we can stack it here. We can totally stack it here. The power. The power. Smiley face. See, it's easy. It's not a problem at all. I told you. Okay, so we're stacking things now. So now, what do we want to do? We can stack things now. Yeah, so I'm thinking. I am thinking we need to now draw different. Yeah, I think the most important, the most difficult thing is like the different rotations of the pieces. So let me go on Tetris Wiki piece. Let me see how many pieces, because I was thinking about how to do this. A quasi polynomial. Oh my gosh. Tetromino, give me the tetrominos. I want a list of tetrominos. Line piece. Okay, so I actually wanted to use the map for this. So maybe that's actually good that I have this area separated, because it's so easy, right? It's a little bit silly to be doing this like with math when you have like those beautiful ways of just drawing these things to the screen. Use T-line to cause the pieces to actually rotate. Oh, Jesus. I mean, that would be fun, but also I am not in the mood. So here's what I'm thinking. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And then we can create a bunch of pieces now. Where is it? I want to see what how the NES Tetris pieces. Which piece uses which tiles? So the long pieces and the square piece. Okay, good. So I'm thinking something like the line piece. Oh, the line piece. And here we have the square piece. That's going to be actually one of the easiest pieces. And then let's use. Yeah, I wonder what the rules are for the different rotations and so forth. We're going to figure this out. And there's going to be this piece. And then we're going to use a different for this piece. So okay, so there's actually 2 4x4 pieces. The other one is all 3x3. So okay, so okay, let's simplify this then. Let's work with only 3x3 pieces, and then later on I'm going to introduce the 2x2 pieces for the 4 pieces, right? So it's like 1, 2, 3, bam. That's going to make our life. We're going to make our lives a little bit easier. We're just going to accept. We're going to pretend that Tetris is actually a lot easier. And that's always the way to do things. Ooh, nice. What's that smooth jazz? Zora's Domain. I like it. See something like this. And then this is going to be the 3-er piece. And then this is going to be the the reverse squiggly. Did I make a sec? Oh, I did not. Thank you for catching that. We don't have space for. There's no. Yeah, that's all of the pieces. That's all of the pieces. How funny is that, huh? And then I'm thinking we can actually let's do the rotation later. For now, I want to be able to address all of these pieces, right? I want to be like, okay, this is piece 1, this is piece 2, this is piece 3, 4, and 5, right? I want to be able to drop these pieces. So now when we say put piece, we also need to say which kind of piece, and then we maybe have to save which piece we are having. Piece. Let's call it piece num. Let's start it with 1. And then put piece num. The 1 piece is real, that's true, the I piece. Piece num, and then when we put piece, then I'm gonna go PI, personal investigator. All right, okay. So we might actually want to do a function that copies something from something, right? Because we are actually doing this already here. So let's do a function that goes like function. Oh man, but I don't know how to get to the map. I don't know how to extract the map. Frick. Okay, good. So let's not do that. So let's just go, let's do like this. So, wait, that's not, I'm in the wrong spot. So this is gonna be here. So we're gonna go with this, right? And then we're gonna go something like local start x equals, let's just hard code this for now, and then we're gonna do it dynamic later. So hard coding means we are here, right? So that's going to be 40, no, what's it, 31, 0. 31. And we're going to go for this and start x plus 2. And then start 2. No, actually, let's just go like this. Right, and then we're gonna do something like, why is the F here? So something like this. So it's like px, py, px. Oh wait, we cannot do px here. So let's cpx, cpy, copy x, copy it. So px plus cpx, py plus cpy. Yeah, sure. And then we're gonna do like, I'm thinking, I mean, the best solution would be probably to create collision meshes and turn this into a 3D engine. and then we're gonna just use an off-the-shelf physics engine to do all of the collision detection for us. I think that's gonna be the easiest solution here. Okay, so we're setting on this coordinate, and then we getting is mget, and then it's gonna be start x. See, this is not that difficult actually. CPX start y CPY. See. Is Tetris so hard? I mean, there's no collision detection yet, but I mean, come on. What's the deal? Where is the problem? I love it. Let me delete the false idols. Yeah, these are false idols. I used the wrong tiles. See, okay, so we're moving this. I'm gonna start doing notes here. To do random pieces. I'm just gonna want to make sure that collision with this one piece works. With this one piece, the jokes write themselves. That works. And that means test piece has to work a little bit different. So we have to now loop through the entire thing, and then do collision detection with everything. But it's okay. So something like this. So for px equals 0, if so something like if this my map gets px is not equals 0 and mget this is not equals 0, then return false end. So if we find one spot where both are occupied, then we're done. Okay, already seeing that. Okay, this is yeah, it kind of works. There is some collision happening, definitely. Oh, interesting. This is funny. How? Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So now we have to actually make it, we have to actually recreate put piece here for this. So now I kind of have to use put piece in test piece because I have to create like a temporary test map. I'm thinking about. Is it just using the center of the piece? It's using top left corner. Yeah. I'm just currently considering how best, because I have to use the put piece function. So we have to use. How about we just go something like this? My map, or like let's call it piece. We should call it my map because we're already using this. So we're doing something like this. Local temp map. That will create a temporary map. You set the map here, and then we go return temp map. Now this is something that we always have to use now. So here, for example, here, line 76. Put piece is missing an E. Num piece. Piece num. You mean this? Good. Pizza. Like this. That's good. Good stuff. That was eagle-eyed listener. All right. So now this thing spits out maps. So we can, for example, now go like something like local test map equals put piece px py pn. And we have to work with numbers now. Oh, pi I call it, right? Pi. And then we loop through everything, and now we're not getting my map, but test map get. I'm checking it against the real map. Okay, see, this is a lot better now. Just need to make sure that the test piece always includes the piece number. Whenever I use test piece, I need to include this. Let me, because like now that we have all this space, we can do space. We can do space. How does Zep do it? Oh, you do it like Zep. Okay. Oh no, Zep is being inconsistent. Whatever. This is gonna keep looking cool so far. Props for digging into Picotron. Yeah, thanks. So piece, and then here piece, and then tier piece. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. Are you not entertained? I still can go off screen, so we can fix this in a second, but look, they're stacking. I told you, it's not that hard. There's just some things that you have to figure out, but once it's running, it's running. It's just iterating over arrays and comparing tiles with each other. I want here, all this stuff needs to be in here. So the idea is that if okay, so it's like then Okay. I noticed a problem here. The problem is this put piece function. It creates the map, like it puts a piece at a certain space, but it doesn't really care if we're putting stuff out of bounds. So it will just create like this map, and then that map we can use to check collision detection. But because we're using the map and we're not using the actual code that creates the stuff, how to do this the best? Like I don't want to repeat myself. That's the problem. But it feels like I kind of have to. Because like you should do this. It's actually might be a little bit more efficient even to repeat myself a little bit here. Arr. Arr. I don't like repeating. Let's repeat ourselves. Let's repeat ourselves, whatever. We're going to figure out how to collapse them later on. Because here's the thing. We're going to create a temp map, a test map. This is good. And then here, while we are creating the piece, this is where we can do all of those checks. Right? So here is where we can, so we're gonna go, so first of all, we're gonna check if we're getting something. If mget is not equals 0, right? So if we're supposed to draw a tile into the map, that means that this is where we're checking collision detection. And then so here we can do all these tests for now. So like, are we supposed to draw something off screen? Because if then that's the case, then we're gonna go haywire. And then we're gonna check if we're checking collision with, see. And then this temp map, we don't even need to set it. Oh, so that means we actually don't need the map. It's just the function to loop. Oh, see. And then here, if mget start x and start, if that's 0, then if px plus cpx is smaller than 0, then return false. If this is greater than return false, and if this is 0 and this, see, this is good. So this will check that if we're about to draw a piece of the map, then a tile from the piece of the map, then you just return false. And then here we're checking, this is the test map. This is not necessary. You can just skip through this. So if mget field x plus px plus cpx and then plus cpy, then return false. So different test piece, kind of simplified a little bit. Let's see. I didn't want to do this. I press a button and all of my windows disappeared. Scary. Scars. So this is colliding. This is colliding. It's all colliding, man. It's all colliding. I kid you not. It just works. Ding. Get wrecked, kids. I told you it wasn't hard. It's working in my head already. Just need to prove it. Okay, good. This works. So then, if this works, the true question is if we can have randomized pieces. How many pieces are we currently having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let us now do something like, okay, let's, oh wait, let's do a new function out of this. Drop. Okay. See, and then we can do the drop piece here when we do this. Makes things a little bit easier. So now we have a dedicated function for dropping the pieces, and then we can do R&D. We have set 5, right? So that's 0 to 4, so 5. And we're gonna floor it. And then that is going to be, we're going to later do a queue, but for now it's just having them random, it's fine. And then just we need to make sure that the piece num, the pi, is actually responding to this. So that's going to be, I mean, it's not that difficult. It's 3 multiplied by pi. And then the same thing here. What? What? 75. Oh, yeah. There's some problem with pi. Oh, man. Is it because pi is reserved? Line 100. It's there. It's pi. Oh, maybe we calling test piece somewhere without it. Oh yeah, maybe the 2 string, right? Yeah, I don't need that anymore. But it's good to maybe have a piece num being drawn to the screen. Another PI problem, test piece, piece num, test piece, piece num, test piece, piece num. Let me get out all these test pieces. Habe ich mich, did I misspell something? Piacenum. Piacenum. Huh. Okay, it took a while, so this is, it looks to me, do we, huh? Is this? $86. Oh, a put piece was the problem. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. Look how beautiful. I told you, Tetris. Isn't that great? So good. Tetris just works so good. Tetris, guys, it's good. It's a good game. Who would have not thought? Dun, 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 dun. I love how the pieces all interlock. Perfect, perfect. So randomized pieces, we did that already. Now comes the thing that people are really scared about: rotate pieces forwarded pieces. Or like long piece actually is the one. Oh no, there's somebody who needs to get blocked. Twitch DJ, what? Oh, I'm not Twitch. I'm not Twitter, Twitch. Wait, okay, video producer, stream manager, there we go. It's always so annoying. Good. All right, so now this is working. Let's do the rotations and return to the golden standard. Give me there is a beautiful screen that I want to be using. Yes. Okay. Dim 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 bam 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 bam. So after rotation, it looks like this. So I'm immediately seeing that I probably will need more space. Let's go 50. Din 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 din. Okay, so this is rotated. And then there's a space here, and then this is rotated once more. Wait. Like this. And then there's a space again, and then this is rotated once more. So that's the rotation for this one. Now this rotation is like this. Then there's a space, and then oh wait, I looked at the wrong one. Gotta be careful here. Then this, and then it's just mirrored. Now this piece. Squiggly. Line piece. It's an old college humor joke. It's so good. It's one of the best. Yes, the line piece is extra. I'm gonna do the line piece when it comes to it. I think it's good to do something. It's Tetris is, I think the programming Tetris is kind of interesting because like if you want to do it all at once, it's hard. But if you just break it down into manageable steps, it's actually like the individual steps are easy, and you just always make a little bit of a diminished version of Tetris, and that's easy. And then if you have that going, then upgrading it to be the more advanced version of Tetris is easier. So for example, this is like very nice because all of these pieces have all occupy a 3x3 space, and they all have 4 rotations. So it's like, hey, okay, so it's very regular, right? There's two remaining pieces: the long piece and the square piece. And there are exceptions. The square piece needs less space, but also it doesn't have rotations. And the long piece has just two rotations, but it needs more space. Like if we make Tetris with these pieces, that's like 80% of Tetris, right? And then the other ones is just you can just hack in or something like this. So yeah. So now we need to add a new variable. Piece rot. And we're gonna set it to 0. And then piece rot, something we're gonna supply as a parameter here. Prot. Right, and then this piece rot, we need to, I'm sorry, we have to reverse upgrade all of these, but it's okay. Okay, so now that takes care of rotations. And the only thing that's different with rotations is that just the x value is different. So it's like prot plus prot multiplied by 3. There's just really not a lot to it. It's just you're sampling from a different place. Hey! And just we need to make sure that when we press a button, the prot cycles through. Dee. Which button is it? Is it button 4? Let's try button 4. And then see, this is actually a lot nicer. Maybe we can maybe we can do this here as well. I kind of like that because that we don't need to undo things anymore. Why didn't I do it like this before? I'm not sure. I think it was. I think I had a different setup overall. Okay. So this is good stuff. So now we're rotating. Oh yeah, one thing I want to also do is here, when we do prot, equals prot modulo 4. So it doesn't matter. So we don't have to reset it here and then here as well. Hey Alice, how's everyone? How's Tetris going? It's going not bad. I swear, it's going bad. Oh yeah, it doesn't like prot. Where doesn't it like prot? 44? Oh, yeah, it's piece rot, right. Duh. Hey, what's good, huh? What's good? It's a no problem. It's a completely no problem. Those kids, like, no, he can't get away with this. Oh, he can't get away with this. And then let's rotate in the different direction. Yeah, so now we can rotate both directions as well. Yeah, sick. And then I'm thinking, if I press down, because I don't have it right, if I press down, then we're just gonna do, we're just gonna hack it. We're gonna do it like, if I press down, so that's like 1, 2, it's like 2, right? Then we're gonna set weight to 0. No, that's wrong. 3. Yeah, so now we can also go down. All right. Oh, and I immediately, the Tetris reflexes kick in. Immediately. I'm like, oh, let's stack those bricks. Do a T-spin. You can absolutely do a T-spin, I think. It's just like right now, this falling speed is a little bit fast for that. But yeah, it should be totally doable. See, I had one job and missed it. Okay, there's a couple of things that are not working yet. So we can rotate pieces. We need 4 width pieces, or like the long piece. Let's square piece, long piece. And then I want to do game over. That's something that we don't have. And then I want to also do a clearing lines. You could also say that maybe clearing lines is a little bit more important than game over. Game over kind of like dips into state machine territory. Particles, yeah, no, of course. The juice. And also, not GUI would be also nice. So like score and so forth. Yeah, let's do also that GUI stuff. Yes, exactly. So GUI, and the juice and levels. Also, let's not forget where we are juice. How about sound and music? Right? So for today, because we're already 2 hours in, we almost at Tetris, and it took 2 hours, and we started with an engine that we were not familiar with. So just saying. There's one thing I want to. Oh, this is so fun. There's one thing I want to. First of all, let's just clear up this screen, because it always starts with something on the screen. I don't like that. Boop. Right, so something I want to also, I don't know, oh yeah, that makes sense that it always starts a little bit, yeah. I also want to color pieces, yes, that's all part of juice, or levels maybe, I don't know. But first of all, I want to, oops, I didn't want to clear this, let's save this. I want to maybe get that far today. And then the rest stuff we're gonna do in a different session. That's what I'm thinking. Right, so let us address the burning question of how to do the square piece and the line piece. The line piece. We need to make a higher map or something. I don't know. Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. Nah. Nah. No, completely unnecessary. 27. We're just gonna... This is Picotron, dude. This is Picotron. Why am I being so stingy with the map and everything? Let's just like use it the way we used it in the good old days where remember we were using this old creaky engine called Pico 8? Remember those times, boys? We were so young. The world belonged to us. See, it's because it's gonna do the most stupid implementation of all of this. And then this one, I see. I'm currently considering something, and it's very good that I consider it. And then the line piece. And the line piece is going to be really simple. Actually, it's going to be like this. And then it's going to be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then afterwards, it's going to be back to this. And it's going to be back to this. See, something like this. So the line piece is going to be working a little bit differently, different resolution. This thing is good. Yeah, good. And then when we're dropping a piece, I noticed they're dropping a bit low. And I can actually afford to drop them at -1. See, it's good. And they could actually drop at 4, so they're a little bit more centered. Okay, so now the randomizer goes to, let's add a new piece basically. And the code stays the same for the square piece. There's nothing else. It's just another piece. It just doesn't rotate. Yeah. This is just so fun. God, Tetris is so good, guys. Did you know that Tetris was a good game? That is very highly addictive. That's why I feel so confirmed, vindicated in my opinions. That's the square rotation is really tough. It's without the lookup table. How would you know? How would you know? Without the lookup, you need the lookup table. It's basically a hack that I'm doing here. So I'm setting it to 7 now, and now for 7 things get a little bit tricky. So local CPW equals 3, and then no 2, and then height CP. Okay, and it's like prot equals 7 and 3 or 2. let's call it CPW because it's always square anyway, right? And then here we have to do this before we do anything else. And then it's like and then it's like CPW here and CPW here, and then here CPW -1, CPW -1. So this will hack in the line piece, and then like this, and then the danger of making Tetris is too addictive. Yeah, that's true. It's a real struggle. So now we wait for the line piece. Oh yeah, I forgot to put something in the to-do list. We want to also do the piece preview in the to-do list, right? Oh no, the line piece is broken. Oh yeah, I know why. Yeah, just like y is always 3. It's still broken. Why though? I don't know why. Because the Y position, right? Let's walk through this. The Y position is good. Did I do messed up the? No, I did not. It's 31. The start X is. Oh, I checked against the rotation. I'm so stupid. Yeah, it should be PI. Prot is just like such a funny word. I was going to adapt it. I'm taking my information from Fandom Wiki. No. Yeah, I'm taking it from the wiki for the NES Tetris. Maybe the different rotations are different from different games, or maybe just like the stuff I have here is wrong. Could be. Let me see. See, there's. Since the color schemes associated with SRS and TGM rotations have dominated new games, and the blue piece is always jade. Oh, look at this! So there's different colors for the pieces. Does this wiki have a? Oh, there we go. Orientation. So it seems. Oh right. Oh wait a minute. It actually does. Ooh, that's interesting. So actually, there is. Huh, that's fascinating. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna use the information from the wiki now. That's way better information. So this is correct, and then this is correct. That's fascinating. Oh yeah, everything is wrong. What I did. Yeah, the pieces are starting in the wrong rotation. I will update this later. I'm not going to do this right now. It's just like menial work. I just want to make sure that the long piece is working. The square piece works, long piece works. Fix orientation. An orientation of each tetronymo with regards to Tetris refers to the different ways that a tetronymo can exist after rotations. Normally, all of the tetrominoes have a total of 19 orientations, but probably to make things more symmetric, newer games add 6 orientations, 2 for S, Z, and I. Orientations can be described either by the way they point, especially for the T, which at least one reviewer has compared to a finger gesture, or the way the longest flat side faces. Okay? And then there's examples of how they... I need to play some more Tetris. No! Long piece! But it's 3. So that was 6. Wait, that was 6. Oh, maybe that's a problem, huh? It's supposed to be 6. Yeah, because I had it set to 7, but it's floored, right? So it never actually 7. It's so effortlessly good. You all need to get. I need to have when I keep the button pressed, the piece falls really quickly. Function. I need to write this down as well. Let me write this down immediately. GUI. This includes next pieces, and then this is kind of like its own thing. Hold piece, and then if you want to be really nice and crazy good, super nice to have. Push on rotation, and then a piece preview. Hold down. Press up. For a lot of Tetris games, pressing up drops the piece immediately, and I like that. But it works the best when you have the piece preview. So piece preview is just like a shadow outline where the piece will land when you press up. Yeah, we have the long pieces, by the way. I haven't even noticed. Yeah, we have the long pieces. It's so easy. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. It's Tetris, man. What can you do? It's just Tetris. Yeah, really, I mean, if you think... So there's some pitfalls. Like you can overthink Tetris. I think that's my takeaway. I think you can overthink Tetris, and I think I made some good decisions here. If you think that the rotation of the pieces, for example, if that's something that you have to math out, then you're doomed, right? Like because like doing the rotation with sine and cosine, that would be just like but if you just like free your mind and realize that you can just hard code all of this stuff using a level editor, and you just copy tiles from one space to another, then that just like makes everything so much easier. Same thing with collision detection, right? If you think that is like, oh, each piece needs its own collision detection function, right? then yeah, that will be pretty hardcore. But if a piece is just like a map of tiles, and you just loop through this map and see if a tile is set in this map and in the map where it's supposed to be, and then if there's a collision, then and that's so much easier. And then also, then you get like into, I think it's very easy to get yourself like twisted into like, oh no, but what if a piece is against the wall and I want to rotate it, right? And I maybe need to get pushed away, because yes, that's something that some Tetris games have, and we might actually have this at some point as well. But you don't need that. Like, it's working without it. And Game Boy Tetris doesn't have that. NES Tetris doesn't have that. These are advanced functions that newer Tetris versions have, that have, you know, very talented programmers, professional programmers on them. For your first game, it's fine if the piece just doesn't rotate, if there is no place. You can do. Oh, let's see if we can. Oh, look at the cool collisions we can do now. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, this is good. This is just a lot of fun. Okay, guys, so we achieved our goal for today. I'm really happy that I'm in a saddle with Picotron. We had some rough start. I think the map system is still a little bit obtuse, I think. The way this was described in the Picotron wiki is just like really weird, that you map it into the memory. It's weird. I don't know how to access the layers still. But maybe that's something worth researching. Can we figure out the layer and stuff? And then can we figure out how to have the base? The zero dot map as an object. I just want to see if we can load it as not an object. That was it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm not sure if I can stream tomorrow, because we're gonna have some guests. I might be able to stream on Saturday, and if I can do a stream on Saturday, and then I definitely will. As always, I will post a warning in the Discord whenever I go online. Otherwise, you can subscribe to this channel and you get informed and so forth. Thank you for the good GGs and good nights. Yes, good stream, good stream. All right, yeah, no, this was fun. This was fun. I feel a lot more confident with Picotron now. I was getting really stressed out. Okay, good night, everybody. Good night.